Welcome. Today, let's dive into a fascinating and somewhat unsettling topic: the Earth's magnetic field and its potential changes. Did you know that our planet has not just one, but two North Poles? There's the geographic North Pole, which remains steadfast, and then there's the magnetic North Pole, which is on the move rapidly. In fact, over the last 150 years, it has wandered a staggering 685 miles across northern Canada, and currently, it's racing northwest at a rate of 25 miles a year. This movement could signal something unprecedented: a magnetic polar flip. While this might sound like a plot from a sci-fi movie, it's a real phenomenon that could have significant implications for life on Earth. You see, our compasses point toward the magnetic North Pole because of a dominant dipole system. However, history shows us that Earth has experienced times with multiple magnetic poles, sometimes 4, 6, or even 8 at once. You might think that having more poles is better, but the reality is quite the opposite. Multiple magnetic fields could clash, weakening Earth's protective magnetic shield by up to 90%. This magnetic field is crucial. It protects us from harmful space radiation that can damage our cells and disrupt our technology. A weakened field could expose aircraft to higher radiation levels, making flights less safe, and could disrupt the navigation systems of many animals that rely on the magnetic field. While the effects on the surface may be uncertain, the consequences in space are clearer. Satellites and space missions would require additional shielding to protect against intense cosmic and solar radiation. Without it, we could face significant risks, including damage to electronic circuits and increased cancer risks for astronauts. Interestingly, we're already witnessing some of these effects in an area known as the South Atlantic anomaly. Here, a portion of the magnetic field has flipped, leading to a steady weakening since 1840. This has caused satellites like the Hubble Space Telescope to shut down their sensitive electronics when passing over this region. And astronauts on the International Space Station have reported seeing more bright flashes in their vision, likely due to high-energy cosmic rays that the weakened field can't hold back. This anomaly has grown significantly, now covering a fifth of Earth's surface, and it raises the question: are we on the brink of a polar flip, or are we already experiencing one? Scientists are cautious, as the last major flip occurred 780,000 years ago, far longer than the average interval of about 300,000 years. It's a bit unnerving to think that our modern way of life, banking, GPS, and even missile tracking depends on something we can't predict or control. One study even estimated that a single giant solar storm could cost the US up to $40.5 billion a day in damages, and that's with the magnetic field at its current strength. Just imagine the devastation if the field were only 10% as strong. While we may not be able to prevent a polar flip, we can take steps to minimize potential damage. The first step is understanding what's happening with this unpredictable magnetic field. The European Space Agency's swarm satellites are currently gathering precise data on the strength of Earth's magnetic field, and they could be our best hope for unraveling this mystery. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the unknown. If you found this information intriguing, consider following or subscribing for more insights into our incredible planet and its mysteries. Stay curious.